Good day and welcome to SCO BRICS Insight, where we look at what's really going on in the world of the BRICS. Now it's 2025 and Brazil's taken over the mantle of BRICS chairmanship from Russia for the next 12 months. The South American country will be hosting meetings at various levels, and the summit will probably take place in Rio de Janeiro, where the G20 meeting was held just a few months ago. Now, it's noteworthy that Brazil considers the BRICS format to be increasingly aligned with that of the G20, given the country's president did say that will continue to advance its agenda, focusing on poverty alleviation, tax system reform and the restructuring of international organisations. In addition, the Brazilian government is expected to work towards clarifying this partner status of the 13 countries, as well as establishing a unified payment system built on the Russian initiative. Now that BRICS presidency is officially passed to Brazil from Russia, it's the second consecutive year that the Latin American country will serve as a focal point for high-level engagement, as in 2024 the country chaired the G20. It was for this reason that Brazil asked Russia to change the order of the BRICS presidency, and it's likely that Rio de Janeiro will be the venue for the main event of the unification, namely the meeting of the level of the heads of states. The main G20 meeting in 2024, which was held in Rio, the mayor of Rio, Eduardo Paes, proposed to Lucia da Silva that the summit be held there, plus the Brazilian Foreign Affairs Ministry, Mauro Vieira, has stated that the BRICS are approaching the level of the G20 format. He noted that the leadership of the Republic intends to organise several important meetings at the highest level, and it's not yet known whether Vladimir Putin will be able to attend the main BRICS event, but it's likely that the Brazilian side's initiative last year to provide the Russian leader with guarantees of safe entry into the country will remain in force. Now, the nuance is that Brazil is a party to the Rome Statute of the International Criminal Court, which issued an arrest warrant for the Russian leader in 2023. Now, before I continue, I'd like to make an appeal. If you like and enjoy my videos, you can help me fund the channel and my website, SCOBRICSinsight.com, by further making a donation. You can do this by clicking on the thanks button at the bottom of the video screen, and everybody who donates does get a personal thank you from me, and I'm thanking you all now just for watching. Now, Brazil's position as a principle of immunity for the heads of state is essential for maintaining peaceful international relations. Now, the Brazilian presidency of the BRICS group will be based on the deepening of interstate relations, and during his speech at the summit in Kazan, October 22nd to 24th, Lula da Silva noticed that the motto will be strengthening cooperation with the Global South for a more inclusive and sustainable governance. Ana Lívia Esteves, who's a lecturer in world economy and international affairs at the Russian Higher School of Economics and also a Sputnik journalist, has said that Brazil will most likely focus its efforts on the issues of economic development and the fight against poverty and inequality. Now, she also notes that Brazilian officials have proposed including issues such as digital governance, artificial intelligence from the perspective of the Global South, the reform of the international financial system, international tax reform, and cooperation in the field of healthcare on the agenda. Now, given Brazil's role also of the up-and-coming host of the COP30 and its chair, a significant focus on climate change is also anticipated. Now, the analyst also said that Brazil intends to use the BRICS platform to achieve a consensus on climate issues with the aim of holding a successful COP30 in the second half of 2025. Now, another key topic will be the ongoing discussion of the partner countries category, which was introduced during Russia's presidency, and there were 13 states who joined BRICS in this status, include Bolivia, Cuba, Vietnam, Thailand, Indonesia and Malaysia. According to Lívia Esteves, Brazil will have to determine what rights the category of these states will have. Earlier, the Deputy Foreign Minister of Russia, Sergei Ryabkov, noted that their status will be close to full membership, and Brazil is likely to propose a review of the UN Security Council at a meeting of the BRICS countries, according to Persio Gloria de Paula, who's a senior research fellow at the Brazilian Naval College. Earlier, Brazilian ambassador to Russia, Rodrigo de Lima Baena Soares, said that his country is interested in the permanent members of the Security Council being more representative of the world, with the inclusion of countries of the Global South and Brazil in particular. Now, Russia also endorses this position. Now, the conversion of positions between the two countries is expected to catalyse the development of additional initiatives, particularly those tailored specifically to the needs of BRICS nations, such as the establishment of a unified settlement and payment platform. During its 2024 presidency, Russia developed a detailed proposal for a new independent financial infrastructure. The Cross-Border Payment Initiative, as it's known, is based on national currencies and interaction between the central banks of the participating countries. Now, even before the Kazan summit, Vieira acknowledged that Brazilian companies would pay for their gas and oil and fertilizer from the Russian Federation through national currency mechanisms. Now, it's also anticipated that Brazil, in its capacity as the chair of BRICS, will play a pivotal role in further developing the initiatives that were initiated by Russia and determining specific actions. Ana Leva Esteves anticipates that the Brazilian presidency will prioritise the adaptation of the recent enrolled countries as opposed to pursuing additional expansion of the association. Now, the BRICS needs to complete not only the full integration of the new permanent members, which were Egypt, Ethiopia, Iran and the United Arab Emirates, who joined on January 1st, 2024, but also the consolidation of the new category of partner countries, and that's a complex task. Brazil does seem content with the entry of Cuba and Bolivia into the BRICS partners and will work to consolidate their presence in the group, according to the analyst. However, at the same time, there is talk of a new partner countries joining. It will most likely be given to Latin American countries that maintain stable and positive diplomatic relations with both with Brazil and other BRICS members, says Persio Gloria de Paula. Colombia is probably one of the potential candidates for entry, and the issue has already been discussed between the heads of states of Bogota and Brasilia. Plus, the Colombian Foreign Minister, Luis Gilberto Murillo, has previously confirmed his country's interest in cooperation with the group in our conversations on the sidelines of the BRICS summit in Kazan. Now, BRICS holds a particular appeal for countries of the Global South due to the number of interconnected factors that extend beyond the economic considerations to political and strategic areas. BRICS facilitates the countries of the Global South in accessing robust partnerships and enhanced representation on the global stage. Now, in terms of Venezuela and Nicaragua, who were hoping to receive partner status at the Kazan summit, it's difficult to say whether they'll be able to compete for a place in BRICS during Brazil's presidency, given the animosity that obviously appears. There were reports that Nicaragua and Venezuela were unable to receive the desired status due to the Brazilian veto, which has strained relations with both countries based on a bit of discord, particularly between Brazil and Nicaragua, which started in July 2024, when Brasilia opted against sending representatives to the commemoration of the 45th anniversary of the Sandinista People's Revolution, leading to Nicaragua's expulsion of the Brazilian ambassador, a move reciprocated by Brazil. Now, Brazil's relationships with Venezuela have been marked by the strain following the elections in the Bolivian Republic, with Lula da Silva asserting his lack of recognition of the results. In contrast, Caracas declared Nicolas Maduro the winner of the vote without publishing the results of the ballot process. The official inauguration of the Venezuelan president is scheduled for the 10th of January, and it's likely that the direction of relations between Caracas and Brasilia will become a bit clearer after that. However, I don't expect that things will change very much. So let's see what Brazil comes up with in the next 12 months of the presidency, and I'll keep you informed. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe. And if you want to help me, click on the thanks button at the bottom of the screen and make a donation. And I'll see you all again soon. Thank you.